We're back with your favorite office worker, Desaro. I'm here to tell you that I went to 2 pre-releases. I know we have a different angle today and everything, but I wanted to show you all this. These are some cards that I got. I will show you in a little bit. I actually want to show you all these pack arts. One thing I want to do. Oh yeah, look at those pack arts. Oh yeah. We got the Duskmane Necrozma, it's Duskwing Necrozma, Leafeon, and Giratina. I like how Giratina covers that completely up. Leafeon doesn't much. That one does a little bit more, and so does Sigaleo. We have actually 6 of these packs. You get 3 prizes after the pre-release. Actually, I'm going to explain the pre-release for anybody that's here and does not know what it is. So what happens with a pre-release is you usually get a pre-release kit like this. It has a little sleeve on it. Sorry, I'm used to going like this. The pre-release kits have just somewhat of a sleeve. I'm actually going to correct this just a little bit. Just hang on with me for a second. Okay, we're back. I was just correcting that. I'm sorry. This is what the pre-release kit comes in. It comes with a little sleeve that comes over here. You usually open this up. I have my deck that was already pre-made in there. They give you, I think they give you a code card in it. Yeah, I'm taking some of the code cards out too. I bought these packs, so all the code cards are going to be mine. I'm sorry to tell you that. Usually what happens is you get a little, like a pre-made deck. It's a 22 card deck, and then you get 4 of these. So 4 of them, you can see that well enough. 4 booster packs of the new set usually in it, and you have, I think, 30 minutes usually to build a deck. They give you also some fancy rules that I'm just pulling out. I ended up getting the same deck twice, same pre-made deck twice, but I traded one of my promo cards to somebody else because they really wanted it. Pulled that out. Okay, we'll just set that aside. This is usually what it comes with. It comes with a little thing telling you all about the pre-release. I'll try to get that all in there. It's a little, it's my hand, small, but you know, usually comes with this. It tells you some things that you should do. Tells you that you get a 22 card evolution pack, which is really nice because then that gives you like evolution lines and stuff, because you're not always guaranteed that with the card packs. And it gives you one of the 4 promo foil cards. I'm just reading this through real quickly. Open 4 booster packs. You know, I think it'll tell you at the end. Limit of 4 cards. Oh yeah, the other thing about pre-release is usually whenever you're playing the regular format and everything, you usually only can have 4 of each card in there. In pre-release, if you pull, let's just say, if you pull 5, 6 of these, even though this is usually a GX, then you can use all 5 or 6 of those, just depending on what you want to do. I've actually, in the last pre-release, which was the Crimson Invasion, if I can actually get this thing on here, it'd be great. Struggling already. In the Crimson Invasion one, which I have right over here, there was a Guzzlord thing, and pretty much just, I think it was like you dump energy or something, and you can use the attack, one of the attacks that it has or something, and pretty much everybody just used that had the Guzzlord, used the Guzzlord, and had so many dark energies. But today we are going to talk about these. I think it is this one. Yeah, this is the one. This is the card I got 2 decks of. It actually has pretty neat attack. Just gonna show you all some of the glimmer from it. Of course, they're hollows, and you can see right. I'm just gonna put this light right here. I kind of want to just show a little bit better with the cards. So right here, it tells you that it's an Ultra Prism. That tells you that's one of the promos. I'm sorry, I'm kind of trying to work with the setup I have at my house, see if it will work real well. This is the 22 card deck that it's. There's 4 different ones. There was Lucario, there was Washrotom, there was Heatran, and I am running a blank on the other one. I think it's a Young Goose or something, but you guys can tell me later on. But this is pretty much the one that I got for both of them. I actually traded somebody for this Washrotom because I really wanted the Washrotom. I just really like the Rotoms. That's one thing that I'm hoping I pull out of the set. But with all that stuff, I'll get into these packs, and at the end I'll actually show you what these 2 cards are. I'll put these ones off to the side. I'm gonna put this one on top because I like it. But we will start cracking into these. I actually got doubles of these, and then I got one of the other 2 pack arts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up the doubles real quick and hope I get something awesome. I'm going to put the code card to the side so you don't know what I'm definitely getting. I think, just to give y'all the thing, I think it's, you know, again, 4 to the front, or I think it's like 3, and then you put the energy to the front, and then 2 or something like that. So, woo, we didn't do, oh, I just showed y'all. It looks like we got something amazing. We have a steel energy, a missing clover. I don't know if y'all have seen any of this stuff, but this says you may play 4 missing clover cards at once. If one card is played, you can look at the top of your deck. The top card of your deck. If you play 4, you can take a prize card. This effect works 1 time for 4 cards. So technically, you know, I don't know if you could actually pull these back out and use it or not. This effect works one time for 4 cards. Okay, so then I guess you can't. I guess it's like it stops right after that. But that's that one. We have a Turtonator. We have a Bronzong. We have a Stunky. It looks almost like a hollow. That's a pretty cool background. A Young Goose. It wasn't Young Goose. It was Gumshoes, because Young Goose is a smaller one. Ooh, look at that. It has a Scout ability. It says your opponent reveals their hand. Sorry if y'all hear noise in the background. My dogs are in the back just playing around. And then it's also got this takedown where it does 30 damage to the other Pokemon. It does 10 damage to itself. I'll try to go over these a little quicker, but I also want y'all to see the cool artworks that they have. Cosmog, you can use the teleport ability, which does no attack at all, but just switches it with one of your bench Pokemon. Wondering if anybody will ever use that anywhere. Ooh, a Turtwig. I did not see this at the pre-release, so that is really nice. They seem to have a couple cards that have doubles. Don't know if there's doubles of Turtwig or not. I do know that there's doubles of Piplup because... Oh, no, wait. Was that the other deck? Empoleon? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up and tell y'all, but someone was using an Empoleon on a deck, and they actually have 2 Piplups instead of that. Ooh, we got a reverse hollow Wash Rotom. This is the one you get. Of course, it has a different artwork, but it has all the same stuff. That is really cool. We got the Palkia GX. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so this has spatial control. Move any number of energy cards from your bench Pokemon to this Pokemon. Hydro Pressure, which does 60 plus this attack does 20 more damage times the amount of water energy attached to this Pokemon. And then it has a 0 Vanish GX attack, 150. Shuffle all energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon into their deck. That is pretty neat. I actually pulled... Oh, I can just use this one. It doesn't really matter now. Actually, this is one of my nicer ones. These are for when I play cards. So... I'm going to pull out one of these, and I'm actually going to put this Palkia in here. We will put this... Actually, you know what? We're going to line these up in the back. We're going to line these 2 up over here, so y'all can have a little bit of a view of these things. I know there's a little bit of a glare. I need to see if I can work some of that stuff out. That was the Giratina pack that had the Palkia. Ooh, we got the Leafeon pack coming out now. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure y'all don't see just a bunch of the opening and whatnot. We're going to go through... We're going to try to go through a little slower. I know we're already 8 minutes in from me explaining all the stuff, but I hope you all enjoy this, and I hope y'all like. Y'all let me know what y'all pulled if y'all went to one. Ooh, I didn't do the pack trick. Y'all won't care if I do this, will you? Just so it puts y'all in suspense. You saw a Manaphy already, so I should probably just put that one away. We have Fighting Energy. Actually, I'm going to start sorting some of these. Put that over there. Put this over here right now. We have a Bronzong. Another missing Clover. Nice. And there's the Prinplup that goes along with the Piplups and stuff I was talking about, which this was kind of an annoying tack if someone got it off on me. I don't know why a Bubble Beam would paralyze. I don't think it ever paralyzes in the games or anything. But this is, of course, Bubble Beam 20. Flip a coin if heads your opponent attack active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's neat in the in pre-releases. It's really cool to have what is it called? Status effects, because it kind of dampers the other people and whatnot. But it was not neat to be able to have someone do it against me. Luckily, it failed when they tried it. But, it can still happen, though. Okay, there's the Manaphy we saw earlier. And, ooh, Garchomp. This is actually one of the cards that I got in my deck with Lucario. The Quick Dive, this attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So any of the was it 6 Pokemon? Because you got, yeah, 5 on your bench, 1 active Pokemon. You can do 52, whichever one you want. So if they have like a big Pokemon out that's that's protecting all of them, you can either do that one, or you can do one of the ones they have in the back that they're trying to build up, like a Piplup that's 60 or something else, or even if they have that Manaphy or whatever. And then the other thing that they have below is called Royal Blades, and it says 100 plus. If you play Cynthia from your hand during this turn, this attack does 100 more damage. That's nice, because one of the things cool too with it is Cynthia kind of, I think, is like, what was it, like an N or something, but except for this one, you know, you take your whole hand and put it into your deck, and then you draw 6 cards after that, after you're done shuffling. So we will go on to the next packs. The one thing I do want to try to collect is all the Rotoms. They have a Wash Rotom, Fan Rotom, a Mo Rotom. I saw some people pull out some, so I really would like to get all the Rotoms. I think I've only heard of 5 or 6 that are out now, but I guess we'll have to see in a little bit maybe how much they actually do have. This time we will actually do the 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just go to the front. It's a lot easier doing it this way. I don't fumble around so much. We do have a Fighting Energy again. Ooh, look, there's a Monferno. What is this? Super Singe. I didn't see any of these. So your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. That's nice. You do a damage and it's burnt. Oh, look at this one. This one is, it's not, I guess it's a remake, but they have a new artwork and whatnot. Apparently there has been other Pokemon fan clubs out. This one says search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's pretty nice. Craniados. Okay, I want to show you all something about this one, because this one messed me up. Not this specific one, but one of the actually, if you guys have played the game, the other fossil you usually get. Right up here, they have a fossil. I don't know if I'm gonna go into it a little bit. It says evolves from an unidentified fossil. So you can either do this one, or of course the Shieldon or something like that. And that messed me up, because I thought this one was a basic, because usually you start out with the first one. I'm not used to starting out with a fossil, but I'm thinking they did that in the past and they thought it'd be cool to bring that back. So that was neat, but it messed me up so bad. Pachirisu, for each of your bench Pokemon that has the Nuzzle attack, that has the Nuzzle attack, search your deck for a electric energy and attach it to that Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Oh, that's neat. So if you have like 4 or 5 of these, or I guess you would have 4 if you're normally playing, then you would be able to take an energy from your deck and then attach it to your Pokemon and then shuffle your deck afterwards. Alolan Sandshrew. Oh, nice. Look at this. This is a free attack. You don't have to have any energy attached to it. It says flip 3 coins. This attack does 10 damage for each heads. That is pretty cool. I like the artworks that did it. Oh, this is one I was looking for, the Alolan Vulpix. I like the Alolan Vulpix, as you know, and I will try to collect a bunch of these while I'm going through this set. It also has a free attack. It says roar. Your opponent switches out their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. That's nice. I do like the other ones that they had too. Oh, this one came in nice for me. This has the Hypnosis, of course, for a Steel Energy, but your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. That was really nice whenever I was playing. Dewpider. I like the Dewpider thing. Oh, I'm gonna put this over here. I'm only putting the Alolan Sandshrew over here, or Alolan Vulpix, because I like it. Dewpider. I like this new bug Pokemon. I like him for some odd reason, but this one says flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paired. There's a bubble. I think the other one was Bubble Beam, though. I'm not sure. Ooh, and a reverse hollow Bronzor. Oop, there we go. There's a Salazzle for the rare. That's pretty nice. Looks pretty cool. Panic Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, confused, and poisoned. Oh, man. I don't know if y'all can see that well enough. I have it so far away. Hunter's Nails. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 60 more damage. Wow, so you could do the Panic Poison, then you could do right straight into the Hunter Nails if you have enough. If you have at least 2 fire energy on it. I know I'm going through these kind of slow, but that's because I haven't seen all of these yet. So I'm going to open it up first, but at least show y'all a little bit of what's happening with all this stuff. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back, 1 to the front. We got a fire energy. I'm not doing any of the guess the energies now. I probably should, since I did that on the other ones that I've done. Craniados, Oranguru. Okay, so I want y'all to see this, because there's actually another card that goes really well with this. Try to put these. I'm actually trying to put these back a little bit farther. Oh, they're all sliding. I know I'm doing pack management when I'm doing all this stuff, but I just want to show y'all. Okay, Oranguru, it says resource management. Pick 3 cards from your discard pile on the bottom of your... Oh, wait, I read it wrong. Put 3 cards from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck in any order. And then it says profound knowledge. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. This resource management goes well with one of the cards that I'm hoping I pull, which is I think a trainer, and that I really want to show y'all because I just think it's really neat. So we're not gonna put that over there. We're gonna put that over there. Missing Clover. I think we got 3 of those now. We got 1 for each. Iron Head. This has flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 10 damage for each heads. Flip a coin until you get wow, nice. So if you got heads each time, you'd be pretty good. There's a Sneasel. Sneaky Smash. You can use this attack only if you go second and only if you're and only on your first turn. Discard an energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. Only on your first turn and only if you go second. So that means you have to have it out. Well, that's neat though. Wow. Magnemite. People use this a lot and I hated it. Just because they got energy on the field. I know that I'm being a little dramatic with it, but I did not like it. It says search your deck for up to 3 metal energies, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. As you can see, people did that a lot, and they'd put it in their hand, and they'd use it a little bit later. And some of the other ones have some pretty good effects too, like the Magneton and the Magnezone. Cherubi, surprise attack, flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. I would hate to have that because I feel like I'd be flipping tails all the time. Baniri, weak need. If defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Wow. Ooh, reverse hollow Salazzle. That's pretty nice. I really like this. I don't know if y'all can see that. I know they did this in another one of the sets and everything, but that looks really cool. Oh, we got a Heat Rotom. Yes, another Rotom. If you're okay, so I want y'all to see this too. This is pretty neat, but at the same time, you have to have a lot in there. If you have 9, I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to stop moving around so much. If you have 9 or more Pokemon tools in your discard pile, ignore all energy in this attack, or in the attack cost of each of this a Pokemon's attacks. So if you have this one, and then if you have the Wash Rotom back there and out or whatever. If you have these out and you're playing them or whatever, you don't have to worry about this cost here. You can just use it as long as you have 9 or more Pokemon tools in your discard pile. So that's pretty neat. I really do like that. I have 2 now of the Wash Rotoms. Let's open up this one. Sorry, I'm not giving any code cards on this one right now. Actually, I might pull some older ones that I have, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got those from the back. Straighten these up so y'all can't see it. Oh, I didn't do guess the energy again. I'll have to do that with at least the last one. Oh, another Pokemon fan club. That's nice. Another Cranidos. Oh, look at this. Fire memory for type null. Savali, or not type null. Savali GX. I read it right below it. The Savali GX card. The Savali GX this card is attached to is Fire Pokemon. I'm getting too excited because I really want to see all the stuff in here. Pulling out some old ones we already pulled. Oh, Hippopotas. That's what I want to say, hippopotamus, but Hippopotas. It says 11th hour attack, 50 plus. If there are 3, pull this just a little bit closer again. If there are 3 or fewer cards in your deck, this attack does 130 more damage. So like this is like an all-out last thing. If you're throwing away all your, you're throwing away all your cards or whatever, and then all of a sudden you have this one that you have out, you can pull this one up and you can do 180 attack to something. That's just a basic one too. That's pretty neat. Ooh, look at this. Passimian, Power Huddle. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your Passimion's attack does 30 more to your opponent's active evolution Pokemon. So it has to be an evolution. It can't be like basic or whatever. So just to let y'all know. I know I already said that, but whatever. Rock Hurl. This attack damage isn't affected by resistance. That's pretty nice. Ooh, reverse hollow Lucario, which is actually, of course, like I said, the promo I got. The thing I should probably show you on here too is that this says once during your turn for the ability Precognitive Aurora, before your attack, if you have a Garchomp in your play, I'm speaking weird things now. Garchomp in play, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. That's pretty neat, because then you can pull out some other card that you want to, that you know is in your deck somewhere. And last but not least, ooh, a Infernape. That's pretty neat. Let's see what it does, because I didn't see, like I said, I didn't see anybody use the Infernape or anything. I didn't see anybody use any Turtwigs or Grottles or anything either. Or Tortuga or whatever it's called. It's the last one. It says, put the Flaming Fighter ability, says put 6 damage counters instead of 2 on your opponent's burn Pokemon between turns. I was going to say, if the attack on here did not burn, it'd be stupid. Burst Punch, 50. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. That's pretty neat. So we got a holo. First holo. And we also got a GX. That was actually really neat. I wasn't sure if I'd get anything out of these 6 packs, because it's not guaranteed. You know, they're pulling these things out of a booster box, and they're giving people away the prizes. So, okay, we got last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this to the front. I'm sorry this is going so long, but I think it would be pretty neat since this is the this is a new set and everything. I know I didn't do Guess the Energy. Oh well. Did a Fire Memory. I know they have one other memory here too, and I know that the last set had, I think, 2 memories for it. So be neat to see the other memory as well. Bronzong. Missing Clover. I think we've gotten 1 in each of these. 1 Missing Clover in each, so I think we have 4 now. Cherubi. Oh, look at this. It's one of the Piplup. One of the Piplups that they have in here. This has the attack that's called Splatter. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, so you get to pick. That's pretty cool. Snover, Ice Shard. If your opponent's active Pokemon is... Ooh, I'm putting these in the wrong deck. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm looking at the pile I did, and I'm just putting them all in the energy pile that I had. Okay, it says, if your opponent's active Pokemon is a fighting Pokemon, this attack does 40 more damage. That's pretty nice. So you can do 60. So if you... I don't know if I have any in here. Is there any fighting ones? Let's see if there's any fighting ones in here. Trying to see if I have any fighting, like, starter Pokemon. Let's see. I want to say the fossil is, because one of the fossils is, or one of the evolutions to a fossil is a fighting, but it's not. The other one is a colorless whenever you do the fossil. I don't think we pulled any fighting. I was gonna say, if we have like a 60 fighting basic Pokemon, then that would, like, destroy it, just kill it right away. But we don't. Sorry if that took a little bit longer, but that's pretty neat. So you could knock out like a basic fighter pretty much with some of these if it only has 60. Murkrow, Mean Look. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Gibble. See, this isn't a fighting, but this is actually one of the ones that I had in my thing. It has the move Ascension. It says search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon. Put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it, then shuffle your deck. And, spoiler, but the it's Gibble. Garchomp's the last one. Gibble, Gabite, and then Garchomp, I think is what it is. Gabite has the same thing, except for it has an attack with it, so you can either do the Ascension or you can do the other attack. Oh, look at that. We got a reverse holo Missing Clover. So if we didn't have 4 before, we definitely have 4 now. Ooh, this is actually one of the ones I wanted. I thought it'd be cool to just get a regular Tapu Lele, since, you know, I pulled a Tapu Lele in one of my other videos for, like, the GX form or whatever. But I thought this would be cool to see, just to show y'all. Has a Psywave attack. Says that one's 20 damage. This attack does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty nice, especially if it's like the Magnezone or whatever, because that has, like, that'll have 4 or 5 energy. No, I think it's 4 as its attack, as its second attack. So you do 80 to that. That's not bad. That would knock it out in 2, but it'd be nice to knock it out in 1. Just depends on what they keep on putting on it or whatever. And then it says Magical Swap. move any number of move any number of damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon to their other Pokemon any way you like. So, wait, does it say? No, any Pokemon. It's not just the active Pokemon. That's pretty neat. So, like, if you have a couple, if they shuffle around their cards and have damage counters on them or whatever, and you have this on your bench, and you just pull it up, and you're just like, yeah, I want that one to be knocked out. Bye bye. You can just distribute the other ones whatever way you like. So, just to update y'all, we have these 3 awesome cards. We have, of course, the promos, which are I really like getting, especially this one. I really like this one. I wanted to get this one, so I was glad someone wanted to trade me. I got the Palkia. Really would like to see if I can get the Dialga one. I know I will be having some of the product come in later on, and I will make videos on them, hopefully with Josh. I'm just making them by myself at my house, like I said before. And just want to show you all these cool cards. I'm not done yet, though. I do have some other cards. I'm actually going to show you this one first. I didn't forget about these. These cards are 2 of the cards, and it was from 2 different packs that I pulled during the pre-release, and I did not play them because I couldn't play one of them, and the other one I did not want to play. I'll show you this one first. This one is the Darkrai Prism card. As you see, it even has the prism thing up there. This is actually really neat. It says the ability Nightmare Star. I didn't have like a dark deck, or else I'd have tried to use this. It says when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your during your turn, you may attach 2 dark energies from your hand to it. That's pretty neat. And it's kind of hard sometimes to read this. Someone was pointing that out. If, like, you know, you're glaring and whatnot, you can't really see it sometimes, but that's really neat. And then it says Abyssal Sleep. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Your opponent flips 2 coins instead of 1 between turns. If either of them is tails, that Pokemon is still asleep. That's pretty brutal. That's pretty cool, though. But I want to show you all this. There is a Prism Star rule. I'm going to zoom it in a little bit forward more. You can't have more than 1 Prism card with the same name in your deck. If a Prism Star card would go into if a Prism Star card would go into your discard pile, put it in the lost zone instead. So I guess there's going to be some like place on your mat or wherever you want to put it that's called the lost zone, so you can't play it again. That is pretty neat. Oh, by the way, I want to show you all the new set marking. I don't know if that'll show well enough. You see that? Also, there's 156 cards in here. So, actually, there's, I think, a couple secret rares, too. So, there's going to be more than just that. Oh, and it also has, I'll show you, two retreat costs, and it's resistance to psychic, and weakness is fighting. This other one I really like, guys. Now, I really want to show you this because I was surprised I pulled it. Not everybody pulls anything at the pre-release, and so far at both the pre-releases I've gone to, I pulled a full art trainer. Well, no, the other one I pulled a full... did I pull a full art trainer? No, I only pulled a full art Buzzwole, but I pulled a full art, so that's pretty nice. But this is the new Lily card. Of course, it has the same thing. It says draw 6 cards. No, wait, just draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. If it's your first turn, draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand, which is really nice if you pull that the very first time. There's actually a regular card of this too that actually has an alternate art. It's really neat. This also says you may play only 1 supporter card during your turn, before you attack, of course. And then this is also 151 out of 156. This is a really nice card. I don't know if anybody remembers the old one, but I happen to have it over here. Which one? I really want to know this, because for me, I'll answer this after when I ask the question, but of course I'll show you too a little bit closer that it's the same ability that you have for the trainer. But which card do you like more? I personally like this one. I just think it has more spunk and whatever. This just still makes her look like a shy girl. Like, they did really well with both the arts, but like this one, they look like they put a lot more into it. Like this, of course, this is like the first card they did. You know, they're probably just trying to figure out what they want to do. Like, look at the eyes, look at the color of her skin and everything, and the hair. It's pretty much almost the same. The other one just looks like it has more color. It's more, you know, she looks like she's opened up a bit. They did really good with portraying the story of the card, because this is whenever she first started and she had Nebby in her bag, if you know the game and stuff. But this is like her wanting to be more of like what seems like a trainer or something, and I think this one's really cool. But if y'all would just, you know, go down there, sorry, that looks a little weird since I'm pointing at her. Go down in the comments, put which one you like, put whether if you like the left or the right one. I actually was told that this one is called the Z form lily, this one here, not this one, this one. So tell me if you like the Z form lily, or if you like the, you know, the old lily card. They both, of course, they both have the same attack or whatever, but which one do you like visually? Also, thank you guys for all the support y'all give me. Thank you for liking, commenting, and like those who do subscribe. I know I don't put this up on a daily basis. I would like to do that, but I don't really have the resources to do that. So it's really nice seeing the support y'all give me. I know that there's a couple people that always leave a comment if I pull a cool card or something, and so I really appreciate that. But please go down there, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter as well. I will start doing a bit more. I know I didn't do too many last year, but I'm going to start trying to give away more on Twitter. And also, who knows, I may try to, if it gets big enough, I'll probably try to do a Patreon and stuff and reward those who want to just do Patreon, like maybe put a Discord thing out there. And if I ever, you know, get a card pack randomly in the week, I'll probably just give away the code on there and see whoever first gets it, or do something like that. So just let me know if y'all think that's good and whatnot. I also know I said in one of my past videos, especially the one I did online, like the gaming online, that I'm going to start doing gaming on this channel, because I did name this channel as a gaming channel. There's also some things people say about it. They say that, you know, you should only stick to one thing, because, you know, YouTube will start referring you to more people if they know that that's the only thing you do. I still think I'm going to try to do the gaming channel. The reason why I say that is because I really like the game called Fortnite. I know a lot of people are playing it, but I thought I was just gonna try it and not like it, and I was just gonna let it go, because, you know, you can either play it for free, or you can go buy it and get a couple different things that you get from it. Like, you know, you can play PvE and you can do other things, but you know, you get loot crates and other stuff. If y'all don't know about it, just go look at it on the website. But I think I'm still gonna play it, even though they say that it might mess up, and, you know, YouTube might not show all the stuff that you get. Plus, I'm not like Ninja or Allier or anybody else that plays it, so trying to get better, trying to do some tweaking to it. But I might start playing that sooner or later and show y'all some gameplay and game footage. So sorry I haven't been doing that on Fridays, but I thought I'd make this video and put it up on YouTube for you. I know it's kind of long, but I really like showing off the card arts and other stuff that I've gotten. So if you would, just like, comment, subscribe below. I will see y'all next time, hopefully. Well, I think there's going to be another video or two between that, but I know this set's coming out really soon. I did this the day after we went to the pre-release. I went to the pre-release and did the 2 pre-releases. So thank y'all again. Have a good day. God bless, and bye-bye.